Today we're doing a review of this guy, the Matador Global Stash. Is it a sling? Is it a passport wallet? Is it worth the money? That's what we're gonna find out. Here at Nomads Nation, we have been reviewing the world's best EDC and travel gear for over 7 years. So in this video, I'm gonna take my experience and just tear this thing apart. We're gonna pack it out, show you exactly what it fits. I'll give you my brutally honest pros and cons. And you're definitely gonna wanna stick around to the end of the video, because if you're not quite sold that this is the product for you, I'll make 2 alternative recommendations that might better suit your needs. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about the gist of the Matador Global Travel Stash. If you don't know, Matador is a US company and they're known for making really cool travel products. I like Matador a lot because they know their lane and they stick to it. And although they have some iconic bags, many of which we reviewed here on the Nomads Nation YouTube channel, they also do like cool products that are interesting and different and innovative. And this is sort of that, as where we basically have a passport wallet fused with a sling. And then boom, you got the Global Travel Stash. Let me run you through some of its top features. We've got this very small shape that you can see is 7 inches tall, 4.5 inches wide, and a fully packed out depth of around 1 inch. We've got a quick stash sleeve in the front and another one in the back. We've got a PU coated zipper to get into the main compartment and plenty of internal organization. You can see I got this thing fully packed out and I'll walk you through exactly how I think the best way to pack it out is. I'm gonna talk about that 2 chapters from now. All Matador bags are covered by their 3-year warranty. And for all that, the Global Travel Stash runs around 49 USD. Now, the whole point of this review is for us to take that price point and determine if this product is worth it, what the value is, and if it's good for you. And just a quick note, if at any point during this review you do think it's for you and you're thinking about picking one up or you're gonna make a purchase, we highly suggest doing so with the first link in the description. 2 reasons why. First of which, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes, especially for Matador. But that link also helps support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel and team so we can keep making the best gear reviews on the web. Thank you very much. All right, let's talk about the outside of the Matador Global Travel Stash. Hey guys, let's just be honest about what this product is. It's a wallet with a string attached to it. Like that's really what we got going on here. And I think it's kind of innovative. Like Matador looked at the field and they're like, cool, there's slings that you can put your passport in. There's wallets for passports, but let's just kind of fuse it together. And it's gonna make it feel a lot more smaller and more manageable than like your typical travel sling. But also we're gonna be very limited with space, but we'll talk about that in the next chapter. First of all, let me just kind of run you through a few key components. We have an external lash point here and here. And then, like I said, the 2 stash pockets. Now, the one in the front uses a stretchy fabric. This is like a spandex or a lycra. It's got a bit of give to it. Now, the one in the back is an obvious location to stow away the harness system. The harness system. But the front, because it's got a bit of stretch to it, you can throw something with a bit more bulk in there. I got my iPhone 13. You can see it slides in there. It's a bit tight though, not gonna lie. But it does fit. But it's gonna be one recurring theme with the Global Stash, just how tight it is. Like, it's small. It's a little wallet, guys, right? So don't expect this thing to be your new travel sling. This is your travel wallet that can be worn in a sling-like fashion. Now let's talk about being worn in a sling-like fashion. We have this little guy, which is basically the equivalent of a shoelace, but a very stretchy shoelace that's got some give to it, a little bit of bounce, and you have this fastener at the top that allows you to tighten or loosen it so you can then adjust the shoelace to where you want it to be. And I'm making fun of the shoelace, but I actually quite like it when I was using it because the whole goal of this is just utter minimalism, right? Simplicity. If they threw a big old bulky 2-inch, harness, like a shoulder strap on here, it would be such overkill. I think there might be some divide as to whether they should have maybe done something with a little bit more premiumness put into it. And it's not that it feels bad, it actually feels quite nice, but yeah, I don't know. I actually dug it. Like when I was wearing this, walking around with it, it just felt like it was right for this size. But let me know what you think. Do you wish that they used the typical nylon webbing that we see for shoulder straps on slings? Let me know your thoughts on the harness system in the comments below. One last note on the shoulder strap, non-removable. It is in fact sewn into the actual wallet itself. So if you want the straps to go bye-bye, you gotta stow them away. All right, moving on, let's talk about the inside of the Matador Global Travel Stash. These zippers, I don't think they're YKK, which I don't like. I can't see any brand on them. They seem to be fine right now, but really any zipper is usually pretty good at first. It's the long-term longevity of YKKs that really, keeps me coming back to them. So I don't love that. And one other thing that I don't love about this is the fact that Matador chose a PU-coated zipper. Now, PU-coated zippers have pros and cons. On the pro side, looks sleek. Another pro side, can stop rain, by our test, by up to 30%. But it doesn't make them waterproof. And the cons are these zippers can peel over time, potentially looking like this, depends on certain factors like heat, humidity, exposure to sunlight, etc. But also, these are just sticky, dude. And this thing feels so light and easy, breezy, lemon squeezy to me, but then they got the PU-coated zippers on here, which is just like, kind of a buzzkill for me. It's not difficult to open and to close, it's just stickier, like PU-coated zippers always are, and just not something that I personally would have chosen. I would have gone with just smooth, lightning fast zip, but they went sticky. But on the inside, you can see we got some really nice organization. Back sleeve is where the passport goes. Credit card slots, 1, 2, 3. I don't have a credit card in here right now. Pen slot, zippered pocket here with a key leash and an AirTag tracker and a little pouch on the side that I'm using for some cash. And I'm not gonna lie, I dig it. I just dig the whole thing. I think it's fun, I think it's great. But I don't think that I would use it. Because for me, I'm always using a bag like this when I travel. There's no doubt about it. Backpack in the back, and then one of these in the front. But by one of these, I'm usually referring to a sling. I don't need a big sling. I'm not doing like anything over 3 or 4 liters, like no 5, 6, 7, 10 liter slings. But there's something about like a 2 to 3 liter sling on your front when you're traveling that can handle all this and then some. Chargers, Kindles, snack, boarding pass. Boarding pass can fit in here as well, don't get me wrong, but that bulky stuff ain't gonna happen. So this is where like you have to make a decision. Do you like to keep it clean and streamlined and just to have your barest of the bare essentials on you when you're flying? Or do you want a bit of extra space for the bulky bits of gear as well? I think there's other use cases for this though. Like this could actually be like your wallet when you get to the destination that you're landing at, right? And this just kind of has all your stuff in it. A pen just in case you need it, extra backup cards and cash. And then maybe you're doubling up. Maybe this is your passport wallet and you got your actual other wallet as well. I'm sure there's lots of ways to play this, but for me, the most obvious play is just that you've got your suitcase or your backpack with all your big stuff, and you're just keeping the quick access stuff here for when you're going from home to really getting to your Airbnb or hotel at your destination. And I also want to emphasize just how tight it is, which is what it should be. It's this minimalist, sleek, slim experience, but you're not gonna get anything bulky in here. Let's test it out. Can I fit my phone in this pocket? Oh, you know what? We got a little bit more leeway than I thought, actually. Sig, let me see your phone. Thank you. So can we do a phone on the inside and a phone on the outside? Yes, we can. So you know what? There's a bit more depth here than you initially feel like there would be. That's as much as you're getting in, right? Passport, credit cards, cash, a pen, and 2 phones. That's maxed out capacity. Some things that I like is the idea of also having a key leash in here, just a great spot for your keys, especially for your home keys, right? It's almost like this is like your vault. That would be actually a really cool use case for this. Because oftentimes when you get to your destination, you're not bringing your passport with you. Depends on your country. Some countries actually legally oblige you to carry your passport with you at all times as a tourist. But if you're not and you're keeping it at your Airbnb, if you kept your passport, backup credit cards, backup cash, and your home keys in there, right? This is kind of like your stash, global travel stash, for all your important stuff, like a backup vault. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of use cases for this. I would love to hear if I missed anything though. Do you think there's like a particular travel use case that this would be really nifty for? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Now, before we jump into the pros and cons, I gotta let you know if you're really enjoying this review, there's a good chance that you travel a lot and you might really dig gear and you might even be into like EDC gear as well. And if that's the case, I'd like to, say welcome to Nomads Nation. And also like, this is what we do, gear, EDC, travel, the best gear for your life on the move. So if that's something that you're really into, I highly suggest not only checking out our YouTube channel, but the Nomads Nation newsletter. In that newsletter, I'm bringing to your inbox a few times a month, everything that's happening in this incredible industry. New drops, limited edition releases, industry trends, and everything in between. So if you want to sign up, you can do so by finding this globe emoji in the description below. Hope to see you in your inbox. Let's talk about the overall pros and cons of the Matador Global Travel Stash. Pro number 1, super clean, minimalist user experience. Pro number 2, I think the organization and the features are actually very well thought out. And pro number 3, I do think the front stash pocket, super clutch, especially with the use of the stretchier fabric. It gives the pocket a lot of versatility. But on the flip side, let's talk cons. Con number 1, is mostly econ. I'm not sure about these zippers. I don't think they're YKK. I don't think they're name brand. I don't like it. Con number 2, I think that maybe having the shoulder strap been removable may have been appreciated by some people, just have a bit extra versatility. And con number 3 is just gonna kind of have limitations, both in the use cases and just when compared to the extra volume that a sling can give you. But if you're still here, there's a good chance that you're thinking, dude, I don't want a sling. I want a cool wallet that I can just wear like this, right? And keep my family's passports on me and have everything nice and organized. If that's the case, do you want to come looking swagalicious to the airport and you're gonna make a purchase? Just a reminder, we do recommend doing so with the first link in the description. Just make sure you get the best price, and if we have any discount codes, which we oftentimes have with Matador, that's what they'll be. But if you're not quite sold on the travel stash, let me give you 2 alternative products that you might like more. My first alternative recommendation will be the Alpaka passport wallets. There's actually 2, the travel wallet and the Bifold passport wallet. And these are great options for you if you are looking for a travel wallet, but you're like, you know what, dude, I don't need to wear it like a chain. This is unnecessary. I just need a wallet that I can put in my pocket. And if that's the case, these 2 Alpaka wallets are awesome, and we did a video where we compared and contrasted them. And my second alternative recommendation is gonna be the TomTalk Aviator T37. And this is basically a vertical sling. So same sort of use case as this, where it's worn in this fashion, but it's got more space to it. This is a wallet. The TomTalk is an actual sling. And it can fit your passport and your cards and your cash in there, but also a few other things. And it's one of the better vertical slings that we've reviewed yet. Honestly, all these products are great. You just gotta figure out which ones best suit your needs. And to learn more about the 2 alternatives, you can just go ahead and watch these videos here. If you got any questions about any products, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.